Once the focal problem has been identified, it is time to start planning the project. This step involves a few tasks. Task 1. Identifying project goals, objectives, and inputs to understand where we need to go and how we are going to get there. Just for clarification, goal is the final impact on the lives of beneficiaries or the environment that the project intends to achieve. Objectives are longer-term change in the environment or the behavior of the project beneficiaries that is needed to achieve the overall goal. Inputs and activities are direct interventions of the project. Task 2. Identifying key internal and external stakeholders who will be involved in the project or who will benefit from it. These include the project team, donors, stakeholders in the wider community, community groups, networks, residents, partner organizations, local and national policymakers, and project beneficiaries. Task 3. Identifying monitoring and evaluation questions. Program managers with input from stakeholders and donors identify the most important M&E questions the project will investigate. M&E questions, when answered, will allow the managers to determine their internal capacity and processes in terms of vision, leadership, budget, management, sustainability, etc. These questions also allow them to gauge the relevance, effectiveness, impact, and contributions of the interventions at different stages of the project lifecycle. By identifying these questions early on, project managers are prepared to design tools and methodologies to gather the needed information. M&E questions may require revisions every now and then depending on the status of the project. Task 4 is defining the roles and responsibilities of project staff members and stakeholders. Doing this in the initial phase will clarify who would be in charge of what activities, including communications, project management, project design and implementation, data collection, data analysis, reporting, etc. This will avoid unnecessary confusions later on during project implementation. Task 5 involves allocating tentative budget and providing explanations of the needed resources for the monitoring and evaluation activities. This includes money and personnel, capacity development, infrastructure, etc. M&E experts suggest allocating approximately 5 to 10% of total project costs for M&E programming. Task 6 is understanding the overall context, including the political and administrative structures of the community where your project will take place, along with the roles and influences of existing policies that may affect project implementation. Getting a good grip of the context also helps to explore potential risks and unexpected circumstances that might arise later on.